Hare Krishna and a heartfelt welcome to Sadhna with me, Alisha Gayapasad. You are with South Africa's finest Hindu magazine show on S3. In this episode, we savor the influence of India with Duncan Rice sharing with us the wisdom of the Himalayas in reducing anxiety, and Sister Sushma Didi of the Brahma Kumaris on her recent visit from Madhuban sharing techniques of inner peace. Sadhna also had the unique opportunity of visiting one of India's most famous pilgrimage centers, Vrindavan. Yes, the place where Lord Krishna is believed to have spent most of his childhood is home to over 5,000 temples dedicated to the worship of Lord Krishna and his beloved consort Radha. Vrindavan has special significance for the devotees of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness, where the Sri Sri Krishna Balaram Mandir represents the fulfilled dream of its founder, Srila Prabhupada. Vrindavan, the historical city where Lord Krishna spent most of his childhood. Today I am standing at the Vrindavan ISKCON temple to learn more about its spirituality, the message of Lord Krishna and Srila Prabhupada. The pulling factor for you to come into Hinduism, and I know it's really made a big impact in your life.
Well, again, when you know, at the age of 19, I questioned everything, as many of us did in the late 60s and the 70s. We weren't happy. Despite all these things we were getting, we weren't happy. So the purpose was, why am I not happy? I wanted to find happiness. So it was the frustration of not being happy. What do I have to do to be happy? So for start, they have the answers to your questions. But then when you start applying the process, I became happy. So that was the impetus. The impetus is happy. We all want to do things that make us happy. You didn't come here because you thought it was going to be horrible. You know, you thought, I'm doing something. You're doing what you like to do. So we're doing what we like to do.
So coming to this temple, unique to its traditions, this temple is known for the kinship of the two brothers.
Brothers? You mean Krishna Balaram?
Yeah.
Yes.
Tell me about this.
Krishna Balaram? Well, Krishna is Supreme Personality. Because if you study Srimad Bhagavatam, especially in the 5th canto, description of the universe, so all of these things, this is the material world. It's described in the Bhagavatam that 3/4 of creation is the spiritual world. And the 1/4 of creation is this material world. So we all, for whatever reason, we've come to this material world because we're trying to enjoy. Our class this morning was all about this, separately from Krishna. You know, again, the thing is, you have a tree. So how do you feed the tree? You water the roots. You can't water the leaves, the tree will die. You water the roots. So see, our root is Krishna. He's the root of everything. God, you can call him what you call him, Yahweh, call him Krishna, call him Jehovah. Only one God. God means one. If there's two, then it's not God. God means the supreme. And Krishna means, of course, all attractive. So that's Krishna.
More about the history of Vrindavan and its significance to Hinduism.
Well, Vrindavan, this is Vrindavan. Vrindavan, of course, is Vrinda's Tulsi Devi. She's also a very great devotee. You know, everyone has a Tulsi plant. Any proper Hindu has a Tulsi plant, outside, inside.
We also have it back in South Africa.
Yes, you must. And she's a great devotee of the Lord. So whenever we make any offering, we put tulsi on it. So that's Vrinda. Vrindavan is forest tulsi. So that's what Vrindavan known as. But Vrindavan, Krishna appeared, came personally. That very same person, Krishna, appeared here 5,000 years ago. He took birth right there in Mathura, up the road there, down the road, and then came to Vrindavan, and he carried on his pastimes. We know all of his pastimes, lifting Govardhan Hill, Lord Indra putting rain down, all the different asuras.
And what was it like being on the side of Sri Prabhupada?
You know, people say all the time, what did you do? You know, we see Prabhupada as pure devotee of Krishna, coming from spiritual world. We can think so many things. Is what we saw was Prabhupada's called the Acharya. He's the founder Acharya of our society, International Society for Krishna Consciousness. So Acharya is one who teaches by example. So what I did get to see, I was with him 2.5 years. I was his personal cook, and I would massage and then just be there 24 hours a day. If he needed something, he would ring the bell. He took care of us. It was reciprocal. Not that he just wanted us to do things, but he was giving so much more than he was asking for. He was giving Krishna.
Can you please give our viewers a message from the Bhagavad Gita or Mahabharata which you love to follow?
Right, that verse I gave, the next verse is Tesham Satata Yuktanam Bhajata Priti Purvikam. Krishna says, my devotees, they take pleasure in chanting my names and talking about me in groups. So this raises the level of all of our awareness. So this is what we try to do. Somehow or other engage people in Krishna's service.
Kirtan is about to begin and the main altar about to be open, but it is with sadness in my heart that I'm about to leave this place. However, my conversation with Ashruta Kirtan Das has really been so spiritually enriching, and this is definitely the epitome of the celebration of brotherhood and love.